Trip, and let's admit it, we all need to get away every once in a while. And this next place is just a little drive east on I-4. Our trip took us to King's Landing, a hidden spring in Apopka, where the water is just as healing as the scenery. There is nothing more majestic than the crystal clear water of Rock Springs Run. The calm, quiet approach is pretty deceiving. We're about to have to work hard against this current. The wild paddler you see in front of us is our tour guide for the day. That's Kim Clow. She knows these waters better than anyone, and she says this is something even the most inexperienced can enjoy.
And that I turned this into a boot camp in the beginning, but I promise it's like going out for ice cream on the way down.
One of the 3 tributaries that flows into the Wakiva River Basin, Rock Springs is narrow and shallow enough to stop off and rest, and we'll need it pretty soon. With 26,000 gallons of fresh water pushing out of the ground every minute, you're fighting the flow all the way up.
When you come out into the main portion of the river, and you see that the stream is coming at you from the right-hand side, and then you paddle, you want to paddle against that current. You always want to start your journey to be as much work you can put in the beginning so that you get to turn around and enjoy this river flow all the way down like a lazy river.
This rush of water is what keeps the spring so clear and clean all year long. It feels like you're in a lush jungle. The sun peeked through here and there, but it was shaded for most of the trek, and the water was so cool. And finally, we got where we wanted to go, the gem known as Emerald Cut, where we got out to rest and play a little.
This water is actually really good for your muscles. The cold shock helps relax them a little bit after your journey.
We were worried about alligators, and they are out here. It is Florida, but they say stay out of their way, and they'll stay out of yours. They see plenty of other wildlife, too.
We always see Kevin. He's our great white egret out here. I'm strutting one of his beautiful feathers right here.
Nature is everywhere.
We also see otters out here. We've seen bears. I've also heard reports of people who paddle down here that see bobcats every now and then, but not frequently. And then the fish and the turtle life are beautiful, too. Walk right up to those roots and hand and feet climb onto them. And then when you're standing up there, you're going to jump in on this side over here.
1, 2, 3.
Ah! Oh my God. I could feel that for her. It takes your breath away at first, but then it's just really worth it.
It was absolutely worth it. And then it was time to turn around and head back to King's Landing. She wasn't lying about the easy river float back either. It's no work at all. And you have a chance to savor the work you've done and the time you've spent and feel the breeze. The tour guides keep things fun, too. You never know what's coming around the corner. Yep, that's a super soaker. A lot of laughing and a lot of languishing along this beautiful stretch of water. And the current is faster than you'd expect.
Smile, Jakey. I missed you.
It's something you wouldn't want to miss. The river is easy to paddle, and you take it all in. You know, you can't miss out an opportunity to come out here.
There's just something about it that makes you feel free for the day.
But we do have a lot of kayaks.
I tell you, jumping in that.
So pretty.
It was gorgeous. I have to tell you, I'd never been out there, and you're so sweaty by the time you get out there that when you swim, it's just so relaxing.
Are we calling this work? Was this work?
I'd like to say a special thank you to Chief Photojournalist John Wright for his amazing skill set steering the canoe and shooting the story. It was incredible. And if you want to make the trip to Rock Springs Run or to King's Landing, we've got their website. It's kingslandingfl.com. And we've also got a link on our website, fox13news.com.